Hi guys, welcome back to Jano's Crown. Thank you so much for logging in. I really appreciate. Okay, if this is your first time, you welcome it. I bet you're going to love every bit on this channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so that every time I upload a new video, definitely you're going to be notified. Okay, and if you're new here, you welcome, and guess what, you're going to love every bit on this channel. Okay, otherwise, without wasting any of our precious time, let us head to today's video, guys. Yeah. November definitely is just a gratitude month. It is a Thanksgiving month. Okay, it is a time of the year whereby we just look back to the entire year and just see the blessings, the great things that have happened in our lives. And guess what? We don't take it for granted. Okay? It is just by the grace of God that we've come this far. But do you know that at times we are just overwhelmed by things in our lives, such that we end up just thinking of there's so many bad things that have happened to us until we forget to thank God because of the so many blessings that He has just given unto us. Okay? One famous gospel artist sang, count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. And it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Yes. Do you ever sit down just to think of the so many blessings that God has given unto you? Or do you just sit down and remember, oh my, that day was terrible. Oh my, that month was worst month. Oh my, that was the worst month in my life. Yeah. You think of such things, but you forget to just remember how many blessings that you have. You've not sat down just to count them one by one and be surprised of the many, many blessings that you have in your life. Okay, so in this video, we are just going to look at the small ways, the small, amazing ways that you can just sit down and remember to count your blessings every new day. Okay, so that at the end of the year, you are not thinking of what happened in January, what happened in February. No, you just have a collection of the so many blessings that God has given you, to an extent that you are like, oh my God, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. That was you, God. Yes. So, what are these amazing ways that you can just count our blessings each new day? Is keep a gratitude journal. Yes, a journal is just a way of you writing down everything that has happened in your life. Okay, one thing that you have to know about journals is that you are writing down what is happening to you. Okay, so for you to track a record, for you to track all the many blessings that God has just given you, and you can't let them go without thanking God, keep a gratitude journal. Write down every blessing. For example, it is not just normal that maybe you wanted to do something in a particular day and it went on successfully. Come on, it is not normal. Again, it is not normal that you just left home in the morning, going to work, going to do something, going to earn a living, then you came back in the evening in good health, everything is fine. You know, those are some of the blessings that God has just given to us. But to us, we think that it is normal. It is not normal. Those are blessings that we just note down. I was in good health when I woke up in the morning. I left my house. I went to earn a living. I went to my place of work. All went well. I was in good health. I came back to my home in the evening. I was fine. That is a blessing. Okay? So write it down. When you are just trying to think of, oh my, what are the blessings that I have? That is a way you are going to look at the record that you have and just to understand, oh my, in my journal, I'm humbled. I am humbled. The many blessings in my life, I give glory to God. Okay, so keep a journal of all the blessings in your life. Do it daily. If it gets so busy, track them weekly. Yes, keep a record of all the difficult situations that you've gone through. Yes, I said the difficult situations that you went through. It is not normal that you went through a certain phase in your life and you came out successful. Yes, you had a supreme being somewhere who just led you, who just gave you the strength. Okay? Because by the way, in this life, you can get to a certain situation and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to go through this? And do you know what? You became so strong during that difficult time. You went through that phase, came out, and you had a testimony. Now, when you are trying to track all the blessings that God has given you, when you are just trying to keep your gratitude journal, when you are just trying to remember of all the good things and that you are grateful for, your worst season is one of the period that just reminds you of the many blessings that you have. Because guess what? You went through it, you came out successful. Yes. So remember your worst time. And let it be one of the blessings that you are just counting to tell God, oh my, indeed, this is a blessing. I can't just forget about it because it is not normal. Maybe you are going through a difficult financial situation. Somebody just came from nowhere and stepped in for you. Maybe you are very sick, very sick. You got healed. Yes, you are just having a difficult period in your life. Some of them you can't talk about them to anybody, but God, through His mercies, saw you through. So when you are counting your blessings, let your worst period in life just be an inspiration, just be an encouragement for you to remember what really happened. Then watch your words. Yes, your words are a blessing, and your words are a curse, and your words open doors for you, or your words close the door for you. Okay, so as you are trying to just keep track of the blessings that you are thankful for in a particular period in your life, especially this particular period of time when you are just coming to the end of the year, okay, make sure you choose your words carefully. You cannot expect to win something and the words that are coming from your mouth are, this is really difficult. Oh my, I don't know if I'll make it. Those are not words of a winner. Okay? Those are words of somebody who does not believe in themselves. Okay? So choose your words carefully. Words that come from your mouth be the words that are going to scare, words that are going to encourage you, words that are going to tell you, oh my, oh girl, you can do this. Words that are just going to tell you that when you mention them, nobody can try to discourage you. Okay? So choose your words carefully because your words are a blessing or your words are a curse. Okay? Decide which part of your words are going to be your motivation, such that when you will be counting your blessings, okay, these words are going to be the words of encouragement. Yes, volunteer your time. To be a volunteer It means you are doing something and you don't expect any pay. You are doing something out of goodwill. Okay? Remember, when you volunteer to do something, you are helping somebody who is not in a position to have what you have. Okay? You can volunteer your time just to go out, visit the home for the elderly, maybe with a fellow. If you belong to a group, let us say, for example, a women group, a youth group, a men group, any group that you belong to, but you decide today as a group or as an individual, I volunteered my time. Not that I'm going to get any benefit out of this activity, but I'm giving out my time to help somebody somewhere. Okay, special expression that you're going to receive from the people that you will just volunteer to assist will be the best thing that will ever happen. Okay, so volunteer your time. Okay, do good things without expecting any pay, without expecting anybody to tell you, oh my, you have done well. No, do it willingly. Do it out of the abundance in your heart. Okay, so that now when you are trying to thank God of the many things that He has blessed you with, you remember there is a time I volunteered to go and do ABCD in a particular community. I volunteered to assist so and so who doesn't know me, who does not even know where I come from. I volunteered to assist them in a certain period of their life that they were going through and they needed assistance. Okay? And you did not receive any payment. You didn't go back and tell them, you must thank me because it is me who made you go through ABCD. No, you don't do that. Okay? What you're supposed to do, you volunteer your beautiful time, give back to the society, just like the way companies have our social responsibility. As a person also, not necessarily a social responsibility, but it is something that is just going to go out there, bless somebody, and in return, as a person, it is going to fill your heart because you remember there is somebody you assisted out of your time. You sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your finances, you sacrifice your resources just to assist somebody somewhere. Somebody who does not know you. Action. Do something that is going to change their life. They don't know you, but volunteer to give your best. Okay? Focus on small things. Yes. Sometimes we look for big miracles. We look for big miracles to happen in our lives for us to say, oh, this one is a blessing I can't forget. For example, if you are getting a job, you wait that the moment I will get a job, that is something I'll be thankful to God for. It happens once in a while. Maybe you are trying to do a project, build a house. It happens once in a while. So when you wait for such big miracles to happen in your life, you tend to forget the small blessings that yourself you count them small, but before the eyes of God they are very big. Okay, so be that person who thank God of just these ordinary things that happen in our lives daily. It is not normal that you wake up in the morning. Be grateful for that. It is not normal that you have food on your table. It is not normal. Somebody somewhere is sleeping hungry. It is not normal that you have shelter on your head. Somebody somewhere is sleeping outside. Okay? It is not normal that you are just waking up in the morning and walking in a secure environment. Somebody somewhere is crying of insecurity. Okay? So try as much as possible to be grateful for the blessings you assume they are small, but in real life, they are big blessings. Okay? Pay attention to intentions. Okay? Now, maybe it is a certain time and you just see that sometimes you see, for example, as a parent, your child writes something on the paper and they bring to you, Mommy, I love you. Or out of the ordinary, they just come and tells you, Mommy, I'm so grateful for ABCD. Or somebody does something beautiful for you. What you're supposed to look for is the intention that that person had to deliver such a beautiful gift to you. Don't look at the way it is, how it looks like, and you feel like this is not maybe up to my standard. Let that not be the conclusion. The conclusion should be this person thought of me and brought me this. Okay? This person thought of me and they had to recommend this for me. This person thought of me when they were trying to do ABCD. Let the thought in that action drive you to say thank you to that person. Okay? Say thank you because they took the initiative. Say thank you because the intention was to appreciate who you are, to appreciate maybe something that you did for them. Okay? So don't look at what people give you. Look at what was the intention, what was the motive that drove this person to do ABC. What has happened in your life? Maybe within a month, within months, especially now when we are coming to the end of the year. Okay? Meditation will just enable you to think deeper about your life. It will just make you appreciate the blessings that you have in your life. It will make you just, value people in your life. It will make you appreciate circumstances that you've been through. Okay? So get time to meditate. It can be in the morning, it can be in the evening when you are just winding up to end your day. You can decide to have it in the afternoon, maybe on a Sunday, but get time to meditate. Maybe daily, maybe daily, maybe weekly, maybe monthly. But when you do that oftenly, it will enable you to just track the many blessings that you have in your life and you will not take them for granted. Okay? You will have something to be grateful for when you just sit down to meditate. Okay? So as much as possible, try to meditate. Thank people when they assist you. Yes. It is not, sometimes maybe even you can just be passing through a gate. Then you get the person, maybe for example, the askari or the soldier at the gate. They greet you, they ask you where you are going, they let you in, they direct you to the office. Yes, it is their work, but tell them thank you for this. Okay? Somebody has just given you space to do something. You are on a line. Somebody allows you to go before them. Tell them thank you. Somebody does something. It is normal. Maybe, for example, they're delivering something to you. It is their work, yes. But the thought of you telling somebody thank you, that person will feel valued. Okay? And also as a person, you will not have that guilt of feeling that this person did ABCD for me, but I just let them go. You won't have that guilt. Okay? So as much as possible, let the word thank you be part and parcel of you daily. Okay? No matter how people do their work, yes, it is their responsibility, it is their work, but thank them. They brought you coffee on the table. Tell them thank you. It is their work, yes, but tell them thank you. They brought a bill to you to pay. Yes, they are doing part of their work, but once you pay the bill, tell them thank you for serving me. It will not cost you anything. Okay? Be a person who likes appreciating other people. It goes a long way in just boosting their morale. It just goes a long way in them valuing what they are doing. They're like, oh my, indeed, somebody somewhere knows what I'm doing and they are grateful about it. Okay? So try as much as possible to be grateful. Tell people thank you. Thank you for ABCD. Your child did something at home. Tell them thank you. You are assisted to do something. Say thank you. Okay? By doing that, you are just building a culture of being grateful. Self acceptance is the first step for you to say thank you for the many things that you are receiving in your life. Okay, know that as a person, I'm capable of doing ABCD, but for this one, to be honest, I cannot do this. Okay, so the first step on the gratitude journey, the first step for you to look back and just thank God for the many things that have happened in your life is to accept yourself. I know as a person there is a limit I can go. I know as a person there is something I cannot just take. Yes, you have your standard and you stick to it. Okay, so be a person who sits down and knows that as a person I can do 1, 2, 3. As a person, I'm not in a position to do ABCD and I will need support. We are coming to the end of the year, and it is a time whereby we just look back at what the year has been, the many plans that we had for this year. We just look back to find out, did we achieve? How far did we go? Where did we fail? Where can we rectify? Okay, and as we are on this journey, this is a month to be grateful, to count all your blessings and give thanks to God. Okay, so those are just some of the amazing ways you can just keep track of the blessings in your life and then be in a position to be grateful of what you have. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Okay, otherwise, until our next video, take care of yourself. And what do we say on this channel? Blessings, guys. Yes.